Hey YouTube, what's up? So I'm back and better than ever with another Q&A. I tried to record this video yesterday, but I had a pretty difficult time, so hopefully today's a lot better. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm gonna jump right into the questions and we're just gonna get into it. So first question is from underscore cosmic underscore cutie underscore. She asked, did you get the support or hate at the beginning of your transition? So for me, honestly, I had a ton of support going into my transition, whether that was my workplace, my school, my friends, and my family. Everybody was very supportive and jumped on board pretty quickly. There was a select few that weren't accepting in the beginning, but in little to no time, they were already right there with me. So sometimes it takes time for people to, accept you or support you because it is a big change, but at the same time, like, if they really care about you, it shouldn't be a big deal. So I had a lot of support with my transition, and I came out when I was 17. So I had a lot of good times, um, which was helpful. So I hope that answers your question. The next question is it tough finding a woman that's comfortable being with a trans man? So I'm not gonna lie, the last 6 months have been the first times in my life where I am single as a passing trans man. So my big fear going into this was that no one was going to want me and that girls weren't going to want to talk to me because of me being trans. And to be completely honest, I've had nothing but positive experiences so far with the few people that I have told. You know, they didn't care. They told me that it didn't make a difference to them, that I was trans, and it didn't see me any differently. So that took away a lot of my fear and anxiety going into this. Um, I just feel like if they're not going to accept you, then they're not the right person for you. Therefore, you're not really missing anything in your life, because the right people in your life will accept you and love you completely for the way that you are, no questions asked. So far, I've had nothing but a good experience. Um, this could be because I'm in California. It definitely is a more open-minded state, and that could be a factor. So for me personally, no, I haven't had a hard time, but it was a big fear of mine. So don't be afraid to get out there and put yourself out there. Like I said, the right people that are meant to be in your life will accept you and love you for exactly the way that you are. All right, next question is from Orchata Fresca. He asked me, can I put you in drag one day? Yes, you can definitely put me in drag one day. Um, we could even make a video about it and it would be super fun. So I'm totally open to that experience. I'm just noticing in life that you get more out of it if you just say yes. So yes, you can. All right, this next one is from my good friend Ryan, and he put, sugar, sugar, how you get so fly. That's a super good song. I don't know if you're asking me or if you're just telling me, but thank you. Next question is from Breathe Ben. He asked, since everyone's been asking you about being single, what do you look for in someone? So this is actually a pretty fun question. For me, what do I look for? I'm going to be completely honest. I just look for somebody who is a good person, does things with good intentions, somebody who's funny, who can make me laugh, because guys like to laugh too, who can make me laugh, somebody who has a good taste in music or is open to like listening to new music or trying new things. I really look for somebody who just respects me, gives me the same energy that I put in, and is just as invested as I am. I'm not a person that gives up ever. So it'd be nice to find someone who also doesn't like to give up. I want somebody who I can be completely myself with. I'm goofy, I'm kind of annoying, I can be a lot at times, but I promise you my heart is always in the right place, and I'll always do what it takes to make my person happy. So I just look for someone that can give me that in return, and mean what they say. Somebody who is true to their word, and if they say they're going to do something, they do it. I think that's one of the most attractive things that anybody can do, is following through with whatever they say they're going to do. I, I really admire that about a person. That's how I carry myself. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'll do it. Um, and I also want someone that's like my best friend, somebody I can share everything with, and someone who I get to experience life with. So I hope that answers your question. This question's from readstjohn.69. Their question is, do you like big cat? Reply to me the answer. I don't know what that means, or if this is like something like an inside joke or something. I don't know. Do I like big cat? I like cats, so I don't know if that answers your question, but I'm just gonna say yes. Next question is, does everyone around you know that you're trans? If yes, how does that feel? As far as I know, everyone around me knows that I'm trans. I can't do the same for strangers, but everyone that's in my immediate circle, they all know. And it actually makes me feel really good. You know, I used to be really, like, I don't want to say ashamed. I was never ashamed, but, you know, there was a period of time where I stopped talking about my transition. I stopped posting about my transition. I wouldn't even talk about it at work. There was a minute where, like, none of my coworkers knew. And during that time, I'm not going to lie, I was probably the most sad I'd ever been in my life, because I wasn't being my authentic self. And this is something that I truly live by, is being yourself completely, unapologetic, like you are who you are, and that's that. And if they don't want to accept it, then okay, goodbye. So I personally like that people know. You know, like, I did a lot to get here, you know, like, there's not a lot of people around here that are trans, so like, there's a select few, and you know, it's a big thing to do. It's a very big thing, and there's no reason why anybody should feel ashamed or feel like they can't tell somebody or feel like it needs to be a secret. Like, no, you did all this, you did a lot of work, you should be proud of it, you know? And like, there was a minute where I even went stealth for a while, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's guys and girls that want to be stealth, and that's fine, you know? Like, do whatever makes you feel happy. But personally, for me, I felt the most happy when I was true. You know, like I said, I'm not ashamed of being trans. Like, I actually really like it, you know? And a couple years ago, I would have never said those words. You know, I hated it. I hated my body. I hated everything. And like, now I've come to this point in life where I'm so grateful to be here and to be able to transition. And I already had top surgery, you know, and I'm not ashamed or embarrassed of it. I am proud of who I am, and if I didn't do this, then I wouldn't be who I am today. So yeah, everyone around me knows, and I like that they know. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like, okay, cool. These are the right people that are meant to be in my life. So yeah. Next question is, did you use minoxidil? I don't think I'm saying it right. It's a hair growth supplement. Anyways, did you use minoxidil for facial hair, or do you just have good genes? Also, what haircut do you have? I've been trying to get mine like that, but I don't think my barber understands me. Haha. Okay, so minoxidil, if I'm saying it right. I used it at a period in time. Oh man, this was like probably 3 or 4 years ago. I saw it on YouTube, I think. I don't know, every trans guy is the same. They're all gonna look up, how do I grow more facial hair? How do I get my voice deeper? Like, all of these things that trans guys just do, because we just do. So the minoxidil, I can't say for sure that if it worked or not, because when I was using it, I wasn't growing out my facial hair. I was shaving. So I don't know if it works. I could try to use it now and, like, I guess do like a comparison, but as far as I know, there's no like guarantee that it works. All I know is when I was using it, it made me break out really bad. So just keep that in mind. I mean, everyone's skin's different, but when I did use it, I broke out a ton. So I stopped using it. My facial hair started coming in, I think, a year and a half to 2 years ago, and I've been on testosterone for 6 years. So it really just depends on your genetics, and I wouldn't look too much into it. Having facial hair doesn't make you any more of a man than anybody else. It's just hair. But I do understand the want, because I used to want it too. So give it some time. It will come in. Just be patient. Everyone's different. So go at your own, just enjoy your own transition. Don't focus on anybody else. It'll come in. And then the next question, hold on, sorry. All right, this question was, I thought, pretty cool. It says, what's your most cherished memory and why? So, I don't know, it's hard to pick, but I think my most cherished memory was this past January 16th. That's my testosterone date. That's when I started testosterone, 6 years ago. So on the 16th of January, my family did a little thing for me to celebrate my 6 years on hormones. And they've never done that before. So it was amazing to have their support and their love. And I felt really special. And I haven't felt like that in a very long time. So that's probably one of my most cherished memories. My aunt did a little pizza thing for me, and my little cousin, they got me a card and a balloon, and my mom got me a card, and I forgot what else she got me. Man, I forgot. Well, anyways, it just really made me happy to know that they support me and that they love me. And I think that sometimes we forget that our family is so accessible and they're able to make us feel good just by being there for you. So family is very important to me and my friends as well. I had a hard time the last few months, but now I'm definitely feeling a lot better. And, without my family and my friends' support, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't be making this YouTube video right now. So I hope that these answered all of your guys' questions. I do want to continue to make content, so please leave it in the comments what you'd like to see me do next. I can get my family on here and have them answer some questions, or, us talk about things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I was going to edit it and make it all fancy, but I don't got time for that. And like I said, I tried to do it yesterday and it literally made me want to rip my hair out. So this is what you get. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of month of May.